not be killed.
What? How did I survive that?
Good evening, cupcakes. I'm Coco, and I am back with a vengeance. I have decided that I would really like to grow this channel as much as I can, and to try and put some effort in doing that. Part of that, you may have noticed, I've got that whole URL in the username thing going on again, and, you know, it gets a lot of hate, but this channel is not large enough for people to find it very easily just by saying, oh, hey, I would like to see some soldier gameplay on Koth King. How do, you know, and then they're like, oh, hey, this guy, I kind of like the way, like, he commentates videos and his live comms and all this kind of stuff. That's kind of funny. I think I'll subscribe. It's not big enough for that. And, so, you know, URL in the username. If people I'm playing with say, you know, like they get murdered by me, or they see me top scoring, which I do in all 3 of the rounds that I'm showing you, you know, they're like, hey, I'd like to see maybe his YouTube channel. Well, you know, then they can. And back before when I had the URL and the username thing going on, that was actually one of the primary things that drove the growth of this channel. So, that worked, and so I'm going back to it. It's that simple. But you guys can help, by the way. You guys can help people find my videos, and I'm gonna start asking you guys to do this at the start of videos. Is if you hit the like button, and if you let me know your thoughts below. Now, I know we're only 2.5 minutes in, but, you know, hit the like button anyway, because this is not like the Chez Snoutier of YouTube channels, okay? This is the McDonald's of YouTube channels. You pay up front here, okay? You pay before you get the food. Or in this case, you like it before you finish watching the video, okay? We're in the ordering stage right now. Tell me your order down in the comments, like the video, and then maybe you'll get your order, maybe you'll get something completely unrelated to it. Hey, you wanted fillet of fish? Congratulations, you get a Big Mac now. Why would you order a fillet of fish anyway? It sucks. So, I do want to apologize for being away for 2 weeks rather than 1. I did fall behind on a lot of things and have been needing to catch up on them. Some of them have been necessary, some of them, though, have not, and so that's where the apology comes in, is that I was catching up on a lot of things that were really just absolutely unnecessary for me to really be doing at all. And so I'm like I said, I'd like to apologize for that. But I am back now, and we are going back to the every other day schedule thing. And I actually have a lot of ideas for videos. I want to talk about the importance of settings, because some people overestimate the importance of settings, some people underestimate the importance of settings, some people insist that, like, oh yeah, settings, they're just entirely personal, which actually isn't completely true. Settings are not entirely personal. Some of them are universal. Some of them, like, if your goal is just to play the best, that you know, just to be the best at the game, to like super try hard. Like, for the record, this loadout is super try hard. The black box, the Conqueror, the disciplinary action, I consider it to be a super try hard loadout, because it definitely is like easy mode victory, and easy mode top scoring too. I top score in all 3 of the rounds that I'm showing you. I'm not showing you all 5 rounds of King of the Hill that I played last night. I did test out some stuff about a week ago, when I was first testing my arm out of the sling. I did test out some stuff in TF2 about a week ago, but I haven't played since, so these are my first few matches back, aside from my very, very first match back, which was I got put into an upward game that was halfway done, and my team was getting rolled. So no, I will not be showing you that. But this is like most of the first games that I played, most of the first full game. Well, not really full game. Whatever. Anyway, this is, for the most part, the first games that I played coming back after a week. And I think I did pretty well, but again, you gotta keep in mind that this is, to my mind, the super try-hard loadout. So, you know, keep that in mind. Also, my mom has started watching my videos. I finally got her to start doing that, so, hi Mom! And it's actually given me some ideas for some videos and encouraged me to work on videos that I've been wanting to make for a while. And I guess we'll get into that at some other point. Now, here you're going to want to turn away, you're going to want to look away, because what I do is absolutely amazing, just like destroy their entire team. But if you really fully comprehended it, your head would explode, so just like, look away, turn away, don't watch. I'll let you know when it's safe. Okay, it's safe now. Anyway, so I also, while my arm was in a sling, there were a couple of days where I was feeling just absolutely awful, and I really didn't have much to do other than like watch videos, and I tried to watch some TF2 commentaries, and that just, I could not stand it. But then I watched these TF2 Center Lobby matches. I had recorded them and uploaded them. They're unlisted, by the way. Don't try and look for them. I had uploaded them as unlisted as part of like tryouts for some competitive teams back when I actually wanted to get back into competitive. And watching them, it was, I don't know, it made me feel a lot better and things like that. Not like a lot better about like my skill, but like I was feeling awful, and just like having these videos without commentary was good. And so I think I'd like to try uploading every once in a while just a gameplay, no commentary. It's here's a round of this on this, and that's it. So I'd like to give that a try, see how you guys like it. But we are coming dangerously close to when I won't have time to tell you about this, so I wanted to explain to you guys why I won't actually be here while you're watching this video, if you're watching it when it first goes live. When this video first goes public, I actually won't be here. And the reason why is because my niece is having her birthday party. She had her birthday last week. My little sister, her daughter, turned 2 this past week, and she's having a birthday party, and so the whole family's invited, and I will be going there. I kind of don't want to, though, and I was very tempted to skip out on it, but I decided that I had to be a man and I had to go. Now, what you gotta understand is that my baby sister, she is vehemently anti-religious. Vehemently. She actually might be the most anti-religious of my sisters. Although, if you were to meet all of my sisters, you would think my older sister was. But my little sister actually might be more anti-religious than her. She just kind of shuts up about it.
Put them in a tub with scented candles. Tuck them into bed and kiss their asses on the forehead. Because we have kicked them all over this map.
Speaking of shutting up, I am sorry, it's just that voice line from the soldier, that victory voice line, is just hilarious to me. I don't know why. But anyway, so I was tasked with getting my niece, my little sister's daughter, a birthday card for her 2nd birthday. And I was looking through them. I was, trying to find, the appropriate for gift, blah blah blah, and I came across the religious cards, and for some reason, I decided that she should have the sappiest, most religious, like, there's the spark of divinity in you that proves the existence of God. Like, I think the card said something like that. That there is, just absolutely. the sappiest, most religious one out there. And I thought what was gonna happen was that she was gonna stop by and pick up the card, and she was gonna open it in her home, and that would be like I might see her like a week later, and she'd roll her eyes like, haha, that was a funny card. But that's not apparently how it's gonna go down. Not only will I be there for her to open this card that I picked out, but so will my oldest sister. Now, you may talked about my little sister. I talked about my older sister. I have 3 sisters. My oldest sister is not anti-religious at all. In fact, her radio is set to Christian rock pretty much 24/7. So, there will be consequences for my actions, I think. And I did not want to have to face the consequences for my actions. I didn't think there were gonna be any! Who could blame me for not, But yeah, so, while you're watching this, I will be being a man and facing the consequences of my actions. I'll let you know how it goes. I actually have my money on, within a month, my little sister will be attending church services again. That's where my money is. I don't know. But anyway, I am So, yeah, that's kind of what's coming. That's what's here. You may have noticed, by the way, that I did skip the second round of Koth King. I did pretty well, but I didn't anywhere near top score. I don't think I even got on the scoreboard. And anytime when that happens, I just feel so bad about the gameplay. I'm like, no, who wants to see that? Who wants to see other people on my team doing well? By the way, you may have noticed I have been avoiding capturing the point. That's something that I did, that I was doing that entire time. I want to try focusing more on DMing, because, you know, somebody that's going like 3 and 27, their cap counts for the same amount as mine, but if, you know, if I'm busy capturing the point rather than fighting dudes, then maybe they're fighting dudes instead of capturing the point. You know, it's like, do what is best, and in a lot of ways, me just like DMing everybody, playing every map like a DM map and letting my team worry about the point, that kind of is tryharding in its own way. So the round is ending, and so too is this video, and so it has come time for me to say that I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will see you later.